Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be setting up decorating and hand lettering the week of May 9th through the 15th in my large, lovely letters planner. We are on letter G week. It is hard to believe we only have half a dozen lowercase letters before we are done with the entire alphabet and we can start working on capital letters. It's crazy how fast this is going. So the theme I'm going to go with doesn't come from a challenge. It actually comes from more of a seasonal annual thing that I keep forgetting about, which is Mer-May. So instead of mermaid, Mer-May. But I always default to April showers bring May flowers. I always think May flowers. And I wanted to go ahead and make sure and capture Mer-May somewhere, try to burn it into my brain so that I didn't forget about it again next year. So I pulled a couple washi tapes. This one is Simply Gilded. It looks like mermaid scales, of course. So this is the one I'm going to use around down the edges. And then this one is one I got Starbucks in Asia had this a few years ago. They had a few, and I'm thinking I might want to use this one across the top. And then of course I pulled stickers. So I have the Pastel sticker book because it has some of these fun underwater stickers, and then I have the old original, the very first mega sticker book, which was from Joann's. I've picked over these stickers quite a bit. I actually have done sticker surgery on a lot of them to create Purr-Maids, which is a kitty cat on top of a fish tail. I do have some Purr-Made washi tape, but I didn't really want to use it. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to put these stickers with these stickers. So I'm just going to go ahead and do like an under the sea kind of a theme with this. And I think it's going to be fun. So I'm just going to start my usual. I'm going to put this washi tape down the side. I just got to decide which way is right side up and which way is upside down. I think this way is right side up for me for the scales. Luckily, I feel like they're going vertically instead of horizontally, so I can go ahead and use these. So I'm just going to start by putting this along the edge. This is Simply Gilded, my fave for this spot in this lettering planner. And as I always tell you every week, I do have a link in my description box for a coupon. If you sign up for Simply Gilded's no spam newsletter, you using that link, you get $5 off a purchase of $15 or more, which pretty much covers shipping on just about any size order. And I get that same coupon as well. So no pressure. I definitely can attest though that it is no spam. So if you're curious, help feed both of our addictions by using that link. So pretty good. I was just trying to decide if I wanted to put any of these little half mermaids like they were coming up out of the water, but I don't think I will. So I do though think I want to use some of these tiny little starfish as my my bullet points for my assignments. So I'm going to pick out 7 of those and place them on there. There are a few in this book as well. Tried not to cut any of the mermaids' faces in half, so gonna have lots of fun picking pens for this spread. Maybe I will go ahead and try and fit a couple of these little halves of girls on there because I don't know when else I will ever be able to use them. So it's not like there are a lot of spreads where you need half of a mermaid. I used this one at the very bottom with the water line because I thought that was a good fit. There we go. They're a little hard to see, but I don't mind. Like I said, when else am I going to use them? All right, super cute. Definitely tell it's a mermaid theme. So let's go ahead. I think I'll write in like a metallic, maybe a metallic purple pen. All right, so on Monday the 9th, we have our new letter, the letter G. And then goad. So we'll start a couple words with the new letter. Gift. Yes, you knew there was going to be an F. Gunk. And then we have a double G word, egg. And then a couple more words that end in G, chug and jog. To get our J and our G together in there so we can work on making those descenders look nice and the same so that it looks more polished. So, all right, I am gonna have fun picking some nice pastel pens. I'm thinking purple and pink and maybe a teal and a blue or a green. I gotta get a green in there. Green's my favorite. Maybe teal to match these waves. So anyway, you'll see here in a bit. I will zoom in and be right back. Another quick, easy pen picking day. So I have the darker of the two pinks, not the neon pink, in the Fudenosuke hard tip. That's the hardest pen, the stiffest pen I have. Then I have the like the aqua green zebra, but it ends up matching this washi tape. Whoa, focus. This washi tape tealy blue green almost exactly. So that was a no-brainer. I have the orchid. My camera is focusing so slow today. The orchid in the dual brush tip ended calligraph. And I have the lime, kind of lime green in the Pentel brush sign pen. So I think this was the second set that came out. And yes, I kind of sort of have mermaid nail polish going on. So anyway, all right, let's start with our ace drills. So I'm going to start with the stiffest pen first. So this is, the brand is Tombow. That's the manufacturer, and the style of the pen is the Fudenosuke, which is the hard tip brush pen, the small brush pen. So just warming up by writing the word ace over and over. It's a habit I got into last year, the first year of my practice, because I struggled with consistency between the oval forms of those three different letters. So I encourage you to warm up on whatever word gives you, or combination of strokes gives you the hardest time. So this is the zebra, Funwari. Zebra is the brand, and Funwari is the style of pen, as opposed to a mild liner, which is also made by Zebra. I start with the stiffest pens first, because for me, I'm naturally heavy-handed. So it takes more work. I need to be more warmed up to get the softer pens to work well for me. You could be the opposite. You could be naturally light-handed, and it takes more work for you to get good thin upstrokes and heavy downstrokes with a stiffer pen, in which case I would recommend that you do your pens in the reverse order. So this is the calligraph, and I will write one ace at the end with the big end so you can see it. And then finally is the Pentel Touch. Pentel is the brand. Brush sign pen is the style of pen. And I do have all of these pens linked with Amazon affiliate links, so I get a couple pennies of that profit rather than Amazon. It doesn't cost anything extra to you. I have all these pens linked in the description boxes of all of my videos. Excellent. Okay. So let's do a deep dive into our new letter, the letter G. So the Happy Planner, Lovely Letters Planner, this is what they recommend. So we're combining the oval stroke, which I just practiced with my ace, and the descender stroke, basically an undotted J, to create the letter G. Keep practicing the oval stroke for consistency in your lettering. And that's not, I mean, that's a great point. That's basically what I just said here, is consistency in the sizes of the ovals. If you drew an imaginary oval over each of these letters, it would be exactly the same size. So here we go then. These are the pieces. So they're starting in about the 3 o'clock position. If you look at a clock face, that's where the dot is. Light up, heavy down, light up. And then they're adding a J to that. So coming back up, heavy down, light up around, and up for a little connector tail. So you just combine the two, basically make them overlap, and there's your G. So whatever you were doing with your J is what you're going to end up wanting to do with your G. Crisscrossing right here, how far down you drop, how fat this bottom part is. All right, so let's look at some of our other options for the G. Not going to be much surprising here. The free download Tombow Fudenosuke. This is the sheet that's made to go with their Fudenosuke calligraphy pens, and this is free to download. I have it linked in the description box. Here's their G. So a little fatter, same basic letter forms. You've got the oval plus the J. They are not as slanted. They're more vertical, and they're a little bit chubby. They're a little bit fatter. They have a nice fat descender stroke, but you'll notice it also goes almost basically halfway down. So next we have this is the Rainbow Crayola book. Very, very similar, not quite as fat, but the same verticality. It feels like their descender goes down quite a bit lower, but the actual strokes are the same. You've got an oval plus a J. No surprises. This is then the boxed loose leaf set from Crayola Calligraphy. I don't know what it's called from Crayola. I think I might have gotten this at a Walmart years ago. But again, so this one shows a little bit more slant, quite a deep drop on the descender, but not quite as fat. All right, and then last but not least, the Calligraphy Made Easy book. Here is the G here. So this is probably the thinnest overall of all of them. Although the descender is a bit fat compared, I think, to the oval portion of the G. Oops. And then let's see if there's an alternate. Nope, no alternate. So this one's a little bit of a no-brainer, which I feel like we kind of need after F last week, which was a struggle. I know you've been commenting, you've all been commenting and let me know I'm not alone in the struggle. The struggle with the F is real. So, all right, let's try our G. So we're going to start with our oval stroke. Light up, heavy down, light up. Pick up your pen. So it's a separate stroke. Starting up here, heavy down, light up, and our connector tail. So pretty good. I have a little bit of a transitional issue right there. It's a pretty abrupt transition for me to work on, but otherwise I really like it. I think it looks like a G, basically a backward Q. G's and Q's in cursive, in handwriting and hand lettering for me have the same issue with my dyslexia as the B's and the D's. So, side note. Anyway, let's keep going on the G's. I feel like I'm getting a little bit gappy between my oval and my J. I think I want to tighten that up just a little bit more. All right, let's try putting it on a word. So, goad. You want to goad someone into something as opposed to good, and you can write good if you want, if you don't want to write goad. So here we've got 4 of those oval stroke based letters, and you can see I got skinnier and skinnier as I went along. So for consistency, I want to draw an imaginary oval over each of those 4 letters, and I want them all to be the same size. Let's go. Boy, I tell you, consistency is not my friend today. I wanted to end my row on that one because that was a good one. So something else you're looking for in a word like this is kind of a diagonal symmetry. So you want this loop and this loop to be similar in size and shape and height. And I think I'm getting there. Like, you don't want a super skinny there and a super fat here. For me, at least, I think it looks better if they're pretty symmetrical across a diagonal mirror line. All right, I feel like this is a little bit of a planner word. You can put gift list in your planner now. Well, we don't know all the letters yet, but you will. So let's try gift. I think I'm not going to like this word no matter what I do, but again, we're looking for similarities between the two parts that drop down on the G and the F. Jazpur, I can't see what I'm doing, buddy. Is it lunchtime? Is it lunchtime? You sit over here in the window. Let me get finished with the word, okay? I think for me, the word gift is going to have to wait until I have a capital G because I don't like it. You gonna help me hold my paper down? Thank you, buddy. It kept slipping. That didn't last long. Hi. Nobody can see. I think gift looks odd to me because every single letter is a different height. Like, there's no consistency. It's like a slant, a stair step. Okay, let's put a K in there. So let's try gunk. So again, we're gonna have the descender on the G and the ascender on the K, and we're gonna want those to kind of mirror image each other a little bit. That's not bad, actually. I really couldn't squeeze that K in, but I didn't want to leave the word gun on there, so. So I am trying to make the ascender part of my K a little fatter so that it matches better with the descender on the G. Well, if there was ever anything to help us get consistent on how low to go with our descenders, it's running off the end of the page. And our first page is done. All right, so let's end some words with a G and we'll get to practice this tail. So we're gonna try egg. And put your breakfast order in now. So three imaginary ovals over my letters, and we want them all to be the same size. Not only the same size, but like an egg, tipped parallel to each other. I think when I end the word with a G, I do like the slightly longer tail. Can't see what I'm doing. Keep going. We're getting there. Watch the birdies play in the rain or something, okay? It's raining here in the Pacific Northwest. Big surprise. Oh my goodness, Jasper. You are being very distracting, dude. No, you're distracting when you make me misspell the word egg. Okay, let's try the word chug. So again, we have an ascender that we want to try to match to the descender. So I'm going to try to get my ascender to hit roughly in here. Chug. All right, I give up. I will go and get him some lunch. I was hoping I could make it to the end, but it's not gonna happen. He's not gonna let me, so I'll be back. All right, lunch is being devoured. Let's see if we can finish this uninterrupted. All right, last but not least, jog. So again, we're gonna be looking for sameness between the two J's, if you will. So basically we've got two J's and two O's in this one. It's just that we're connecting the second O and J. So those two don't look the same at all. A little better. Made it. No thanks to Jazpur. Pretty colors. And it's still cloudy and raining here, but the cloud layer obviously has thinned out because, oh my gosh, I'm so white washed out now. I need to turn my light down, I think. Okay, there we go. There is my letter G for Mer-May. Turn this down just a little bit. This one was a struggle for me, not because of the letter like last week, just because I didn't get a good night's sleep and Jazpur was being quite insistent. So if you do have a lot of distractions going on and you just can't sink into it, I recommend maybe taking a break if you can, if your schedule allows, and coming back at it when there is a little bit less distraction going on. So anyway, here is last year versus this year. I'm seeing a little bit better definition and a little bit more consistency, but nothing earth-shattering. So definitely hand lettering and getting consistent and good at it is a long game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So I hope you are seeing improvement in your consistency, in your muscle memory, getting comfortable with which pens are your favorites, and just being able to sink into it and enjoy and relax into it, get in the zone, and just have a great lettering practice. Have a great week, and I hope you like this video. Keep tagging me on Instagram with your pictures if you do a post with your completed practice. I love putting that in my stories for everybody to see so that we encourage each other by showing our hard work. So if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.